Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft series on the Realm. In today's episode we have very big plans. We are going to be filling up this big hole here that we dug out in a live stream that I streamed not too long ago. But yeah, this massive hole right here in the side of this mountain or this cave, whatever you want to call it, is going to be filled today. We're going to be building a great big villager trading hall. Now, along with digging out all this, space over here, I did a little bit of collecting. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of different materials, a whole lot of deep slate, a whole bunch of the deep slate bricks, the deep slate tiles that we are going to be using to construct this massive hall for trading. Now, here's something I'm very excited for. I am very excited to use these redstone lamps. I'm gonna try to implement them into a build where it's like a decorative copper block that doesn't really oxidize, because they kind of have like a similar feel to them. We're gonna try to utilize this redstone lamp block in this new build over here. And I hope it's gonna look good. This is a trial run. We are going to see if we like this, see if we like the redstone lamp block, and if we don't like it, we'll have to replace it with something else. So I think the first order of operations is going to be basically setting out an outline of how this build is going to be. We're going to have two towers up front and then a big great door right in the center, and then basically it's just going to be a wall all the way back to there. We may have to trim that back square just a little bit more to give us a little bit more room. And the good thing about this trading hall is it's kind of tileable, where if we need to add more and more villagers, we can always dig and dig further and just push it back just a little bit more. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go crazy with the block placement. We're talking about thousands of blocks. So this might be the biggest build that I've done. This is up there. This is definitely one of the biggest ones. Jeez. Okay, so we got the outline of the build over here. So we got two towers over here, and then it's just a long hallway over here, and then there's going to be two more towers over here. Basically, whenever we get the finished length of the build, so we'll have a tower on each corner. Basically, the next step is to build up the towers and build up the walls and get the shape of it. So we're just gonna go and just go block crazy and put get these towers going all the way up and get these walls built. Oh, that's even the wrong type of block. You can't be making those mistakes, Lanny. Come on. While I'm building this, I thought I'd like to talk about why I kind of dug it out in the way I did. I gave myself plenty of room on each side because eventually we're gonna have to get the villagers across into their forever homes, into their places where they're going to be our trading villagers for life. So we gave ourselves a decent amount of room. Now on the front side, we're definitely going to pretty it up. We're going to do some landscaping and kind of shape the entire rock formation on each side to the building itself. So it's going to look like the building was built into the rock and it is carved into the rock instead of just built and then you cut out a hole and build a building. Yeah, it's not going to look like that. It's going to look very nice. But yeah, so we're going to build the structure, and then we're just going to kind of piece around and get the stone and the cobblestone and get the landscaping around it. And then we will have enough. We'll have these little access holes for the villagers to transport them to and from, because we actually got a nice villager breeder up there that drops villagers right here. So, and there it looks like it's getting pretty full. So we're gonna have to get this built up pretty quick. But that's gonna be the size of the back wall, and then. Oh, I thought there was a creeper behind me. Well, I got blown up by 2 creepers. You can see right there. You see there's a little villager hidden in a boat right there. The villager came up, snuck up behind me, and blew up. And I didn't die though. Did not die. So a big inspiration for this suspended city. I know that I said this is a suspended city and I'm building a big building on the ground, but a building this size you really can't suspend from something like that. I feel like it's going to be like that's probably the biggest size building that we're going to have hanging down, which that is a nice house I built in stream last time. That is my house, and it is amazing. But yeah, so this is inspired by the Dwarven ruins in Skyrim, and in Skyrim there's a lot of round roofs. So we're going to kind of have a nice dome shape for this trading hall. And also going along with the Skyrim theme, we're going to be using copper, which is why we have so much copper in the chest as our roof block. And so it's going to it's going to be expensive. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be very expensive, but I think it's going to look cool. Well, I do know it's going to look cool on the inside. And if it would also look cool on the outside, if you could see it, if it wasn't covered up by this rock. But it'll look cool on the front side, that's for sure. So I'm sitting here placing blocks, like I'm doing mindlessly. And an idea just popped into my head that I didn't initially think of, but I think it could be kind of cool of something we could add to this. I was thinking, this is a big hall, but what if we had in this hall different like wings? Like we could have a wing for like the villager breeder, and like a infirmary for like curing the zombie villagers when eventually, because we're gonna want these villagers to have really good trades. So we could have like an east wing and a west wing, and where like the east wing could be where the villager, where the happy stuff happens, where the villager breeders do their thing. But although we already did build that up there, but it could be where they're stored, I guess. Have some beds and have like a area for that. And then on the west wing we could have the zombie villager infirmary type thing where they get healed. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm gonna keep placing these blocks because we got tons and tons of blocks to place. Yeah, we definitely need to light things up a little bit more. But as you can see, we're making some good progress on this. The 2 towers over here. We're going to have a big grand entrance right here. It's going to be a nice big doorway. But yeah, so I didn't want this to be a mob farm, but looks like it's turning out to be a little bit of an unintentional mob farm. So we're going to have to do a little bit of lighting up. Ooh, pants. Oh, those aren't too bad. Those are actually some decent leather pants here. So let's. My pants are pretty good. Let's just put that. Not in that. We'll put it not there either. We'll put it right here. Right here is the perfect spot for those leather pants. So yeah, we've been placing a lot of blocks. There's gonna be, where's the center? Right here. A nice 3 wide, pretty large door over here. We just gotta basically match that shape over onto this side, and we should be golden. So let's do that real quick. And don't worry, it's not just gonna be these blocks. We're gonna texture it. This is just how I like to build. I like to build my walls, and then later I'll come back and I'll poke my windows in, and we're actually gonna have pretty large windows in here. I like to go back and I just like to have a blank slate, come back, poke my holes in it wherever I need to go, and kind of decorate it that way. So let's get into building and get the front and the roof put on. So I got the front side done over here, and I got the rafters put in over here in the on the ceiling. Now I really like the shape of this. I think it looks kind of like a rib cage kind of, but it looks actually kind of cool. And going here along the sides, you can see the rafters they kind of come down the wall a little bit, which I think really kind of adds to it. Also, I gave the towers. They got a little copper ceiling over there, mixed with some acacia wood. The acacia wood's kind of like a duller version of this. It kind of works. I kind of like it. So the next step basically is just to put all the copper slabs in. Now over here it kind of gets a little tricky in how this works, but we'll do this. Oh, looks like we got a friend over here. Hey buddy, you can just stay over there. But yeah, basically it just goes along here like that, and then every time that there is like a 2 wide, you just put a 1 block there, and then you just put these stairs like so, and then yep, 2 wide again. You just go like this. So yeah, basically you just go along like that, filling it in. And this is gonna use a lot of copper. That is a fact. But I think it's gonna look really cool. I think you guys are gonna like it. So here's kind of what it looks like with 2 of the panels in between the rafters kind of finished. I really like the look of the dark oak mixed in with the copper. I don't know, for some reason I just really like that look. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the rest of these 4. And then the shell's pretty much gonna be done. I mean, look at that. Just you imagine you're walking into a grand hall and you just got copper ceilings. I think it's gonna look really, really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy has been busy. I have completed the roof of the villager trading hall, and it is nice and copper-like, as you can see. The whole roof is completed. I also added these little windows on the outside. Now, most of these windows will actually be covered up, but like this one right here will probably be exposed to the outside, because when we eventually terraform this to... I thought it hurt. I was just stepping on the dirt. I thought it hurt a creeper. When we eventually terraform this to match this this cave over here, you're probably gonna see just this window here. However, on the inside, you will see that the windows are will all be visible from the inside. So that's why we had to put them on the inside. Also, something very cool. This entire build, like 95% of this build here, is not gonna be lit up with your typical light source. We are going to be using the dangerous sauce, the lava, as a light source for the majority of this build. Now, it's going to be flowing down these columns here, and the reason I chose lava is because it kind of matches the dwarven theme. Eventually we're going to be putting in like a lava farm and a super smelter and all that stuff, and I feel like it's just kind of fitting to have, you know, just a pipe. We're gonna have a pipe going into the front there, and that's gonna be like the lava feed for this building, the light feed. And then so essentially we're going to have basically a main trunk line pipe coming through here, and it's going to spider web and hit all these columns. You're going to have flowing lava down, and then you're going to have a drainage system on the floor, which is how we're going to get our light on the floor here as well. It's going to look really cool. But let's see if we can do this. I think we can. I put magma blocks oopsies. I put magma blocks down low, so when I dig out the floor, I know that if I break a magma block, there's going to be lava underneath there. So let's see if we can get this here real quick. We got our lava. I just went to just took a trip to the Nether, and we got a what was this, nine buckets of the happy sauce. So, and then we'll just let it flow. Now this is, see, you can see the lava is it's lighting up the top area quite nicely, and eventually it's going to be, you know, running. We're gonna have like a little grate system through the floor, which is gonna be like our lava collection. I don't know if I'm going to use lava or if I'm going to use magma blocks. I'm hinting towards magma blocks because if by chance because the grate's going to be these trapdoors. If by chance I hit the trapdoor, I don't want to fall into the lava. So I'm hinting towards that and that's why I said 95%, because, you know, this is all going to be lit up, and with the lava along the walls and, you know, some of the ceiling. Ooh, we've been working on this so long it started to oxidize. But yeah, the floor might be a different story because I don't want to lose all my stuff from falling in on accident. So I'm gonna go finish this, and then we're gonna start working on the floor. We're gonna tear out this floor. We have to tear this all the way up to where the two buildings meet, and kind of make a little archway there. And I'm very excited to finish and continue working on this build. And just like that, we got the floor done. As you can see, I added some campfires. We have the nice little grate here for the drain. Yeah, the drain for the magma. I decided to go with magma because I didn't want it to be mostly deadly. However, we do have the deadly lava here. We're using that for the lighting. Mostly because magma doesn't give off light, so I popped a few little lava blocks, or not blocks, but, you know, some lava buckets here and there, just to kind of give it some central lighting. The whole floor is lined, or the whole grate is lined with the what is this, a polished andesite, and then we got the stone bricks with the cracked and a little bit of mossy. We did more cracked than mossy. I think it gives it a good look. I think this whole hall is kind of coming together. Really the only thing we have left to do is finish the piping system for the lava, so that we have, you know, the incoming lava from the outside coming in and hooking up to all of these. And then we just have to basically put the villagers in here. There's going to be on each side right here. Ooh, I missed a couple blocks. Over here, there's going to be just like a spiral staircase going up, because eventually there's going to be a second level to this. But we can't really build that until we get the first row of villagers in here anyway. So what I think we're going to work on right now is probably going to be this piping system. So let's get this. And the piping system from above is just going to be magma blocks, because I don't feel like having flowing lava above my head. Also, if I have flowing lava up here, it would burn these down. So a reason why it's got to be this stuff. But yeah, so basically we're just gonna have this, just a main pipeline of the lava, basically going across this entire, or spanning this entire room. So the way that this piping system is going to be held up, it's at every other beam here. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have a chain that's kind of holding it up. So I think we want to do something like a upside down stair there, and I think what we just do is just put a block there. What are those called? An andesite, deep slate, or not an andesite, deep slate, a deep slate tile. No, polished deep slate wall. There we go. There's the word I'm looking for. Polished deep slate wall. And then from there we just, you know, hang it from a chain, because, you know, everything in this city has to be suspended somehow. So, and then we'll put a slab on the bottom to kind of wrap around. It's gonna act kind of like a coupling kind of for this pipe too. I think it's gonna look rather nicely. But yeah, we're gonna get those along, and then we're also gonna be putting the Acacia trapdoors along the tops and the sides of all this. And then so every one of these, it's going to go down, what is this? Down 2 blocks and out that way and out that way to feed these sides. Yeah, so let me get all this kind of wrapped up here, and then we can start going down and connecting it to the sides. So then from here, we can just come down and just cut across to each one of these sidewall columns over here. And then we will have to cover these up as well with the Acacia trapdoors. And then on these corners where, because the corners get a little bit difficult because you can only place trapdoors on on the one side, so you'd have to have oh gosh, I don't know, you'd have one exposed. We're just going to use a cut copper, and that will fix the problem of there only being one side, or there being one side shown. So let's finish this up, and we will see how it looks from the bottom. And a couple hundred trapdoors later, we have the magma piping columns done. Now, I think this looks... Oh, hey, I'm trying to speak, you fool. Anyway, yeah, so we have all of the trapdoors, the little couplings up there placed. I think it looks pretty fantastic. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What you guys think of our magma piping system. So basically the interior right now is just ready for villagers. I mean, we just have a couple, like a staircase over here and a staircase over here, but that's only for the second half, this the second floor of the villager system. So that's not really needed until we get all the villagers placed on the bottom row. So this, I would say, is mostly done. The minus villagers. The only thing we have left to do is the terraforming on the outside and the decoration of the outside, plus the entrance is the big thing. So that's probably what we're gonna work on next, is the big entrance. And there's gonna be a magma feed system into here, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I just got done with a fantastic live stream where we got all of these villagers moved into our trading hall. And not only did we get them moved in, but we got most of them all traded up to the maximum. Yep, see, they're a master traders. Well, at least the book people are. We got some, what are these called? Clerics. We got some stone cutters, we got some toolsmiths, I don't know why I put these guys here, the cartographers, but apparently I have 6 of them. But yeah, it was a fantastic live stream, and if you're not following me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/lanticgaming. You should make sure to check that out. I stream Minecraft on Mondays, every Monday. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Along with the villagers, we filled in the hole that this build was taking up. So there used to be a big box cut out where we built this. It is now filled in. As you can kind of see, I've added some more texture. We added some cobblestone. We added some smooth stone. We added some slabs. We added some andesite. It's all looking pretty good. Even over here, we took the existing cave and kind of meshed it in to make this really look like it's just built into the wall or into the side of this. And I really like this area right here. Is probably my favorite. I think that it just really feels like it's just sunken into the stone here. On the other side, this side's not quite as fancy. Basically there was just a pillar going down, so I just continued that, and we kind of made it so that the stone kind of wrapped around to finish that kind of built-in look. And then I just have a little access door here, so that we can basically just get behind all this. And obviously I didn't fill this in, but yeah, this guy from the stream, which you should definitely be going to. We got Larry the Zombo, who goes and he just goes up and he can hit these guys from the back, hit these guys in the back, and make them turn into zombie villagers. Then we can cure them, getting better trays. But I think that this side's actually pretty good. He has not claimed any victims on this side quite yet. Soon we're going to be putting Larry the Zombo to work. This build is really close to being complete. There's only a couple things that we have to add. The first thing we have to add is kind of decoration on the outside. We're gonna be adding some windows. I thought I heard a creeper. We're gonna be adding some windows on these pillars. We're gonna be adding some magma flowing into the main supply for the whole building, like I said before. And we're going to be adding some copper piping around, just like we have kind of up here. Let's see if we can get a good, like this right here, that little C, the little copper pipe C that we have, like these. We're going to be adding some of those. Only this time we're going to be using redstone lamps, because I feel like redstone lamps could kind of be a decorative copper piece, is what they could look like. And it is time to sleep. So along with the exterior, we also have to finish the second tier to the inside. I'm not going to get the villagers moved in, but there's going to be a spiral staircase on this side and on this side, and then there's going to be just a platform that kind of just walks around over here. And then I'm probably going to add maybe like some hanging greenery or something in here, just to kind of liven things up in here. I mean, you got, there's smoke and fire, but if we added like a big, like a green, like a plant up in the ceiling, it would really add some life into this place. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be far enough away from the lava where they won't catch on fire, because that would be bad. As I was building the front of this, look who came to visit. A nice little straw hat with a enchanted hat, it looks like. Look at that. His hat is all shiny. Let's see if we can't get you into a boat. So here, come follow me. We got a nice place for you. We'll put you right over here next to your friend, Larry the Zombo. In the comment section, let me know what we should name the shiny straw hat. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the front of our villager trading hall. See, I like the use of the redstone lamps as kind of a decorative copper block. I think it really could work. I used it in as a flooring in my house. You can kind of see it right there where my cursor is. But yeah, these kind of look like maybe like steam pipes or just some different types of piping. I'm not sure if I'm 100% happy with the lightning rods in between. I thought it looked kind of cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But this was rather dark in this area, so we utilized some glow lichen on the back to kind of give it a little backlight, so it kind of is shining. It kind of has a dim light, kind of like the magma blocks. So I think it works. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna be adding some windows and some stuff when we finally get the second floor. Let's get a nice... Oh, I missed. I'm happy with it. It kind of looks like a face a little bit, the two eyes, the mouth, but a weird looking unibrow. That's fine. I don't know. It looks pretty neat. It's gonna look a little bit more or less like a face when we get the windows popped in here. There's a window here and a window there, but that's going to be when we do the second floor and the rest of the interior. But I think I'm going to finish the rest of the interior in a live stream, probably the next Monday live stream, because looking at the time of recording, this recording session is kind of going on for quite some time. So I should probably, you know, have the video edited and so we could have a timely video. So yes, we are going to, we're going to end it on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All the support to the channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.